Oh, hey people, how's it going? We're back with Neverwinter Nights, and we've got some shit to sell. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Nice, easy, boring video. So, to the temple. Ah,
Hail to ye!
welcome back. Thank you. Purchase. I'd like to make some purchase. I should wear it because it's got saves in that, but I don't want to. So here, you take that. What's in here? Nothing. What's in here? Nothing. Am I crazy? Alright, nothing. Alright, so we got 11 grand. Still have my cloak. If I could find a cloak of fortification, that would be so cool. This is all just, yeah, ingredients. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Lesser Ring of Power. No, 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 no. Okay, this is 92. Damn. Anyway, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save any spell-like things, like spells. And when I get a bunch of them, I'm just going to go over to the mage place and do that. Now we're gonna go talk.
The gods smile on us that you remain yet unharmed for your efforts. With luck, success shall soon follow.
I want to hear more about you.
Aye. What would you have of me?
That's a loaded question. You told me to ask you sometime how you met Lord Nasher.
Aye, so I did. Though I had not expected that you would be truly interested in hearing the rest of the tale. Are you sure I am not boring you?
No, I want to hear it.
Is that so? I have not had someone eagerly asking me such since, well, never. Usually I am not so, how shall we say, available.
Ooh.
So be it. You will recall, I hope, that I made the majority of my early fame as the spy master for the infamous Randall the Red. Aye? That life continued much unabated. Our ship found safe harborage in Luskan, and Randall plagued the Neverwinter trade lines endlessly. Lord Nasher was not always the aged man you know now. When I first encountered him, he was a man in his prime, a veteran of the sword and in possession of a brilliant mind. Lord Nasher vowed to end Randall's reign over the waterways. He personally sailed from Neverwinter to seek and destroy our ship.
How long ago was that? You can't be that old.
I was still a young man at the time, my friend. Our Lord Nasher already had a lifetime of adventure behind him, and was the greatest lord of the North. For 2 years we sparred, he and I. It was all I could do to discover his ingenious plots to find Randall, just in time to avoid them. Never had I labored so. Once, he even disguised himself and his men as Walkina priestesses shipping gold to knowing that would draw Randall like a moth to the flame. Only at the last moment did I give in to my suspicions and warn Randall from their ship. It was a very close thing, however. In the end, it was I who betrayed Randall. He grew more desperate and more violent, plundering ships and killing all aboard. This he had never done before. When next the shadows told me of Lord Nasher's latest plot, I did nothing. I waited silently and watched as Nasher's men sprung from Randall's latest target.
I suppose you thought you did what you had to.
Randall was no true friend. He made use of me, and I had needed him. It was a choice I had to make, and it was no easy one. I fully expected to be executed, and waited grimly as I was rounded up with the rest of Randall's men. My fate, as I saw it, was sealed. I waited a long time in the dungeons of Castle Never. The first man who came to my dark prison, however, was none other than Lord Nasher himself.
Oh.
He was very intense and charismatic, and suspicious. I was, after all, a well-known pirate, yes? He asked me only one question. Why did you not warn Randall the Red of my attack? I told him that even though I served Randall, I could not allow what he was doing to continue. Lord Nasher seemed surprised by my answer. So you would betray any man you served if you did not agree with his actions? He asked me. And I had only one answer. I said I would betray any man who I felt was wrong. And my only regret was that I had waited as long as I did with Randall.
And what did he say?
He smiled at me and said that he only hoped that if he did something wrong, that I would tell him first.
Huh.
I asked him if this meant I was to serve him now. To that he said, no. I was to serve Neverwinter. That was to be my sentence.
Ooh.
I am 20 years into my sentence now, my friend, and I have been thankful for each year of it.
Well, you could have just left if you wanted to.
Perhaps. I am glad I did not, for Lord Nasher is the best of men, and Neverwinter a prison that I have grown to love. And had I left, I never would have met my colleague.
What's wrong?
It is nothing, my friend. Something best forgotten that I should not have brought up. Your original question has been answered, I hope. Let us return to the topic of your mission and speak no more of me today.
Okay.
I shall await your return then. Be safe and Godspeed.
Yep. Come on, Dalen. We're going in here, and please, Lorana, go the fuck away. Nobody likes you. Right, so let's talk to Dalen.
Is there something you need?
I want to talk. Well, I want to know more about you. There are no great secrets about me, Joe. I am what I am. My father was an orc, and my mother was an Uthgard of the Red Guard tribe. I know this. I know nothing of my father. My mother would never speak of him. I was raised among the Red Tiger tribes and the customs and traditions of the Uthgard people. I do not know what more I could tell you. Tell me about the Uthgard. Uthgard are simple but noble people. We hunt the herds and live off the land. We worship the gods of our ancestors and the totems of our tribes. Some in the cities fear us. They call us bloodthirsty savages, but they're ignorant of our ways. We are fierce warriors of great courage and honor, even though they do not understand. What was it like growing up? I will not lie. I was never allowed to forget about my father's tainted orc blood. Yet if the tribe did not embrace me, at least they tolerated me. Like the other young boys of our tribe, I ran and climbed and swam and grew strong. I learned to hunt and fish. I learned the lore of our tribe, and most importantly, I learned the honor of a warrior. With my mother's death, the time came for me to prove myself worthy of the tribe. I left in search of glory and honor in the outside world. To prove my spirit was true, I went to Luskin. Didn't we do this? This was the closest city to our tribe, though I knew nothing of its foul, rotten character. If I had, I would not have gone. I've tried to forget my time in that accursed city, Joe. The memories are not pleasant. It's not the time to speak of such things. We must focus on rooting out the cult responsible for the Wailing Death. What about now? Will you talk now?
Is there something you need?
Talk. Continue. I suppose I owe you an explanation for my days in Luskin. After all, we've been through together. As I told you, I went to Luskin in search of glory and honor, but there's no honor to be found in that wretched city. At first, I found a warm welcome in Luskin. Half-orcs are accepted there as nowhere else, and I quickly found work as a soldier serving one of the high captain rulers of the city. It is bloody, brutal work. Soldiers from different factions were always battling in the streets. Many men died by my hand during my weeks there. I killed because I was paid to kill them, because they served a different master. There was no honor in these battles, Joe, only senseless, shameful death. Well, if you hadn't killed them, they would have killed you. You don't understand, Joe. All the killing, all the bloodshed, I liked it. It stirred my soul. Each morning, I could taste the coming battles on my tongue and feel the rush of combat in my veins. I reveled in the slaughter like an animal, like a beast. It fed the dark taint of my father's orc blood and left a stain on my soul. I do not know how far I would have fallen had fate not intervened and saved me from myself. What do you mean? My fury in battle earned me a promotion, and I was sent to the Luskin flesh markets to guard the slaves in their stockades. The first night in the stockades, the guards brought in a new patch of slaves. Among them was an old man, naked and feeble. I recognized the tattoos on his face as the markings of an Oathguard holy man. I did not know him, he was from another tribe, but seeing him brought in, hands shackled behind his back, brought shame crashing down upon me. You helped him escape. At first I did nothing. The old man looked at me as he passed. I saw his eyes. He knew I was the Oathguard, and he knew what I'd become. Oh, let me get a drink. Without warning, the old man threw himself at the nearest guard, a foolish gesture of defiance, for he was still shackled and bound. He was knocked to the floor, and the guards began to beat him. My world vanished beneath a veil of blood-red rage. When I came to my senses, I stood bathed in gore. The other guards in the stockade lay dead by my hand. What about the old guy? The old man lay bleeding on the floor, stabbed by one of the guards during the fight. As I crouched over him, I saw his wounds were fatal. He gazed up at me and spoke in a voice choked with blood. Free the others. With my axe, I hacked away the chains of the other slaves in the stockades. Once they had fled into the night, I returned to the old man's side. Go, he said with his dying breath. I could do nothing more for him, so I fled before my actions were discovered. I left Uskin that night, a man saved from himself by another sacrifice. We've all got a dark side. Thank you for your words, Jote. I would like to believe you, but I know what I did in Luskin. I know what vile appetites I fed. I cannot deny my father's blood is within me. I can only hope to overcome this blight so that I may someday prove my spirit worthy of the Oathguard. Then will my tribe welcome me back. Until then, this is my burden to bear, one of many. What? You've been a good friend and listened to my tale, but there are things I'm not ready to share with you. It's not the time to speak of such things.
Yes?
Oh, really?
Is there something you need?
Talk. Continue. Ah. No. No. No, no, no. Still got about 5,000 XP. Okay. Damn you. Oh my. Well, let's go outside. Just a second. Okay. Map. We're gonna go to Wano's Tower, or cottage right now, so this way. Get out of my way, you fatty. Oops. Well, we're going this way today. No, we were going the right way. What the hell? What the... I cannot... Oh, how the fuck did we get here? How did I miss this bridge? This was the one I was aiming for. Oh well. That's it. I told you not to fuck with me, dog. Now go away before the guard finds out. Fucking people. So, this is... Let me get the marker back on my map. My name's Cottage, so we're gonna go in there. Go in there tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be as difficult as I'm reading, or as trap heavy, I guess. No death involved, there we go. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye!